about the influence that he wields?
Not to my knowledge. I haven't had a chance to speak to the PSNI this morning. Last night it was very fresh, it was very new, but they did advise me that CID would be looking into these threats and taking them very seriously, which has been a comfort, I have to say, but at the minute we don't know where they've originated from, no.
And, you know, Monday night was horrific, and so many people saw that image. I wish people didn't see that image, but unfortunately many people did. But it was absolutely horrific. But there are bad actors that are jumping on this and actually using it to stir up hate and tension, and people who don't even know who we are. We're not a racist people here. People who don't even know where we are on a map. But yet now we see the likes of the Elon Musks of this world, or we see the Tommy Robinsons of this world, the keyboard warriors who are sitting very comfy in their homes, orchestrating hate and tension.
Yeah, I like her, who's literally on the streets protecting people. You know, like she was actually there, you know, pulling the guy off the other individual, saving lives. I like the keyboard warriors. You know, she does real work. I just want people to understand what the British government is saying. And this is now apparently the consensus, right? Like, this is what the bourgeois elite managerial class is saying. So, in the United Kingdom, you have an event where a guy tried to decapitate a citizen. In broad day. Well, actually, it wasn't in broad daylight. It was during the night. But still, right? This is unusual. This is not normal, right? And instead of them like trying to find out why did it happen, what type of ideology did it have, like could it be prevented? No, that's not what the government is doing. What the government is doing is basically they're saying that the real problem here is the fact that we have a device that can record footage, and that footage can be recorded by an adult citizen and showed to another adult citizen. That is the problem, right? Like, the British government's problem is that people can now record reality and show it to another person. And because those people can vote, it actually threatens this lady. I don't think she gives a shit about the communities. I don't think she cares about, you know, the bad actors. What she cares is, like, how much money is she making a month? And how much money would she be making a month if she didn't get to win the next elections? Like, people say elections don't matter, but I think it matters for her. Like, if you are in her position, right? If you get to sit there on taxpayer dime making cash, how much does it bother you, the fact that some people can record an event and just show it to other people? Like, no editorializing, no nothing. It's like, here's what's happening. And that's why, like, freaking them the hell out, right? Like, this is why they want to control they don't want this. Like, they want a democracy where people just can't talk to each other without the government being there in the room. Like, imagine, you know, seriously, imagine, like, having a conversation about a guy and he has to be in the room with you all the time. Like, would you be able to have an honest conversation? Like, probably not, right? But this is what the British government wants to do. Like, every time you're talking about politicians and what they're doing, they have to be in the room with you. They have to be there. Like, you can't just talk without them present. Another thing that I've noticed is the articles, as I mentioned before, an orgy of violence. And it's irrational bigotry, right? Like the Tommy Robinson of the world. Like, these are the mentally insane people, the irrational ones, the ones that spark hatred. Like, there's no hatred to be had, you know. When the guy was trying to behead someone, he was doing it out of love and compassion. But then Tommy Robinson came. Okay, imagine this, right? Imagine you live in an American suburb, you know, one of those nice gated communities, right? And it's peaceful, it's nice, but for some reason people stop fucking. Like, there's no more children, and a lot of the houses, they're now empty. And so the homeowner association, they say, well, I mean, the community is going to collapse if people don't move in here. They're not going to repair the houses. They're not going to take care of the gardens. Like, it's going to be bad. So we're going to bring a bunch of homeless people, and we're going to bring them in here because it's good for the community, right? And maybe, you know, you personally don't support it, but other people do. I mean, the homeowner association, they got voted in by someone. And they bring in like 20, 30 hobos. Like, they're not connected to the community. They never been there. But one day, one of them decapitates someone. I mean, well, it's a horrifying event. You're probably not going to blame the homeowner association, right? Because it's like, well, I mean, look, it happened. Like, they obviously didn't want that to happen, right? But you're terrified now. It's like, what the fuck? But then the homeowner association keeps bringing people in. You know, they keep bringing people in. They keep doing it. And then another beheading. And then more acts of violence. And so what the homeowner association does, instead of like fixing the problem, trying to reassess why is it happening, they start cracking down on you. They basically say that you are the issue. You need to shut the fuck up or they're going to kick you out. You need to, you know, like be quiet, stop talking about it, do not record it, do not show it to other people in the community. At which point do you think that this is systemic and the purpose of the system is not actually to protect you anymore because they don't even want to address the problem, like let alone, like their focus is how to prevent you from talking, not to come up with results. Again, I'm looking at this case. Not a single person has asked, why did the guy try to do it? What does his mother think? You know, like at no point did any person say, what does his mother think? What I would like to see, because I understand the United Kingdom is really good with documentaries nowadays. You know, they made Adolescence. Oh my goodness, a documentary. That's what the Prime Minister called it, right? Like it's supposed to be seen in schools. Do you guys remember that TV show, The Aussies, right? Like they went into the Aussies house and they were filming the lifestyle of the Osbournes, the singers. I want to see the house of this criminal. I want to see a documentary with his cousin, his second cousin, his mother, his father. Like what exactly does it take? Because I understand, you know, like he's probably a person from Africa. You know, I want to see him as a little boy. You know, I want to see him growing up. Like, what type of family did he grow up in? What culture did they have? You know, when did he become a victim of the socio-economic factors? Show me the compassionate NGO that came and made him go from Africa all the way to the United Kingdom. You know, like, show me the hardship that he had traveling the sea in that little dinghy. You know, like show me how his family had to sell everything in order to make sure that the little boy managed to arrive in the United Kingdom. And then show me what happened. You know, who radicalized him? Like what convinced him to try and decapitate another person? Like, can we have a show like that? I think it would sell, right? I think it would probably sell better than Adolescence. I'm like legitimately curious. Isn't this lady curious, right? Like, she's about the Tommy Robinson of the world, about hatred. Okay, let's not do hatred. Like, let's do a slice of life. You know, maybe we can get the Japanese to do an anime about it. Like, what is the name of the guy that tried to be the beheading? You know, the one that was a victim of socioeconomic issues. I want to see, like, his lifestyle. I want to live there. I want to get immersed into his culture and see, you know, what produced this type of person from an innocent young boy when he was 5 in Africa. Wouldn't that be interesting? I think it would be very interesting. It would spark a conversation, wouldn't it? Let me know what you guys think. And as usual, we'll see you in the comment section. Take care.